In acute care and chronic degenerative conditions.
The difference between acute care medicine and chronic care medicine is, for example, let's say somebody's having a heart attack. You know, if someone's having a heart attack in my clinic, even I will send them across the street to the hospital because they're going to do a wonderful job of making sure that person stays, you know, becomes healthy again. And once that person is stable, then hopefully they come back to my clinic. We talk to them about ways so that they don't have that occur again. We talk to them about making dietary changes. We talk to them about lifestyle changes, those things that can keep them in a regenerative state so they don't have their heart attack again.
If there are therapies, natural therapies that work, why wouldn't doctors incorporate that?
I think because their education is so acute care based that that's really what they focus on, is just the acute nature of the condition.
So how did you first get involved in alternative health care?
I got involved primarily because my father-in-law was stricken with cancer. He had gotten squamous cell carcinoma that had gone misdiagnosed for years. He had a little lesion on his shoulder that they had noticed. They did a biopsy. They told him it was benign. They removed it. He developed another one. Figured, well, you know, that one looks just like the one I had before. You know, being just like everybody else, he was a workaholic and worked really hard to support his family, and it ended up rooting. And they found out that it really was malignant and had gotten into his lymphatic system, and it was just really a horrific ordeal for our family.
Now you have a clinic where you see people with all types of disease?
All types of degenerative conditions, from arthritis to rheumatoid to lupus, MS, Parkinson's, diabetes. For the most part, these are people that have exhausted conventional care. And so they realize that Western medicine is great acute care medicine and is there to help them stay out of acute crisis situations, and then they do the alternative to help deal with the chronic issues that they're dealing with.
And I know you work with a lot of professional sports teams.
Well, I deal with a lot of players that play on the New England Patriots, the San Francisco 49ers, the Miami Dolphins, the San Diego Chargers.
So it's interesting, you work with pro athletes as well as people with chronic degenerative disease.